All right.
Yo, you was tripping.
All right. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit it and you get it right. If you don't hit it,
wait.
Whoa. You took it way too long.
Hold on. Wait. Dog, I heard you say something that I don't move my head, bro. I watched you fight several times. You do not move your noggin, bro. You get hit with clean, flush shots.
What about you?
Bro, it's boxing. We gonna get hit.
All right,
but you was trying to make it seem like
you just proved my point.
No, but listen, I'm not finished talking. But you try to make it seem like I just get hit all crazy and all. But watch this. On fight night, make sure you be ready. And like I said,
bro,
I'm not going.
You said that Boots is basically a weight bully. That all his time at 147, a lot of his success, you seem to imply that was because he was bigger than a lot of these guys. Why do you believe that?
He was. I mean, look at Stanionis. Look at all the guys that he faced at 47. He was way bigger, way more athletic than all these guys. And they go in there thinking or knowing, okay, like, once you hit me, I don't want to get hit no more. That's it, you know? And you got a guy that is as big as you, is as athletic as you, and is as hungry as you. It's a whole different story.
You disagree?
Most definitely. The bigger they are, the harder they fall every time. And like I said, he gonna see on fight night for sure. And like I said, I took my head off to him. But June 27th, Bucks come back home with me, guaranteed.
All right. I told you. That was the last time we'll touch him.
I'll touch him again.
All right. Last time you see them, it's close. It's going to be this.
I'm going to take them regardless. Right. Guaranteed. Straight like that.
I'm glad you think that way. That's the way you got to think.
I know.
That's the way you got to think.
It's not the way I know.
That's the way the last guy thought. That's the way the guy
I'm not
before that
those
thought.
guys. Stop comparing me to them guys. I'm not that. I don't fight nothing like them guys.
All right.
And like I said before, I would have fought them same two guys he just fought. The whole world would be bashing me.
Yeah.
For sure. That's how you know I'm at a different level. And I'm going to show them there's really levels to this boxing game. Like I said, a solid fighter. Solid fighter for sure. Getting better, but I'm going to just be too much for him. All this is going to be too much for him. It's too much. It's peer-reviewed.
What do you mean all this?
Everything. All this stuff is going to be too much for you.
I've done it before.
That's cool. It's different when you doing with somebody else that's bigger and better.
Bigger?
Yep.
Isn't it the same thing if I've done it before?
No, it's
if
different.
I've done it before.
If
I've done it before, I'll do it again, right?
No,
if you land on the moon once, you can land on the moon twice.
No, it's different. It's different when you're doing with somebody that's bigger and know what they're doing. It's a whole different thing.
So you're saying that the guys before didn't know what they were doing?
What are you talking about? What you say?
You said that it's different when somebody knows what they're doing. So the guys before didn't know what they were doing?
I'm telling you that this is doing too much for you, basically, and that's how I feel. If it's not too much, that's good for you. That's good for you.
And I'm glad you think that way.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you
too much for you.
I'm glad that you think it's going to be too much.
Good.
Same way, 2 or 3 guys have thought the same thing.
I'm not those guys. Stop comparing those guys.
Right.
2 different styles, 3, 4 different, whatever you comparing to.
Perfect.
Don't fight nothing like them guys.
Perfect. And I don't fight nothing like the guys you fought before either.
Okay. I've seen your style before.
Okay.
Plenty of times.
All right.
It's nothing I've ever seen before.
Okay. You're nothing I've never seen before either.
I'm glad you think that's good.
Right? We're fighters for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
We fight all the styles.
We're going to see.
Style they put in front of you.
We're going to see.
Because let's take it back to the amateurs. Back in the amateur days, there's no training camp. You prepare for whoever was in the division and you run through them. So you saw every style. So at the end of the day,
exactly.
It's what we've been used to. I mean, we're used to this thing.
I'm glad you know that.
We can think it's too early, but we can't say it's too early when he's already a 2-time world champion. It's not too early. It's not too early because
that's just a question. That
no. Let me finish. If he's fighting for 2-time world champion already, what if he go for the third one and he gets beat? Then he misses a big money fight with Boots instead of going on and taking this fight. You understand me? So it's like so many times we get cheated out of fights because guys try to wait till the fight simmers or gets to where it needs to be, then or wait till they think one guy's ready. No. If you're a 2-time world champion across the board already, you're ready. If you're not ready, you shouldn't have got them 2 titles if you weren't ready. So if you got 2 titles, I don't want to hear that you're not ready. You better be ready because you're 2-time world champion. You got 2 of the belts in the weight class. Everybody in the weight class want that. So your behind better be ready. Boots is looking for the opportunity to shine his light. And Xander is a guy, like you say, that you can't let hit you repeatedly with the same shot or you won't be around long. So Boots gonna get on his game. I'm sure he's gonna tighten up and get on his A game because he know he has an A opponent. So I think the fight is perfect. I think it's the perfect time for the fight because the winner of this fight is gonna be something special.
Listen, remember when I tell you this, Xander Zayas is going to get humiliated when he fights Boots. Jaron Ennis, he's going to get humiliated. I'm telling you, there's levels, and you will all see there are levels. Boots is going to dismantle Xander Zayas. Yes, Xander Zayas is a great fighter, but he's nowhere near or on the level of Boots at all. He's just not. And people will see that. Remember this. Remember this video. Come back to this video after the fight. He's going to destroy Xander Zayas. Xander should have took another fight, a couple of fights before jumping into this. Because you got to remember, when they face all these other guys and they're winning and beating them up and knocking them out, they gain confidence. And ain't nothing wrong with that. They gain confidence, but what happens is they get too confident. Then they bite off more than they can chew. And Xander Zayas is biting off more than he can chew. He ain't even going to be able to chew. He ain't going to be able to do none of that. Because Boots is about to grind him up. I'm telling you. Watch.
Look, I'm gonna be there. I already talked to Matchroom, and yes, I'm gonna be there. It's a great fight. Can't wait. Xander Zayas looks big and strong, and he's got the heart. He's got the hunger. So I think it's gonna be a very, very competitive fight. Look, I could probably predict Boots, but it's not gonna be easy.
Do you think he has avoided those big fights, or do you think the stars just haven't aligned for him?
Well, it took him 35 fights to become unified. Took me 23. If you see his first 23 fights, he was fighting guys that were trying to pay child support. I was fighting guys trying to win, trying to dethrone me, trying to get me away from my goals and what I wanted to accomplish. So I don't know if stars wasn't aligning for him or if he was avoiding those guys. But at 23, I'm his biggest challenge. He's 28. At 23, what was he doing? Hiding in Philly?
I'm saying that right now.
Okay. Is it just because it's not an interesting
fight?
It's
not an interesting fight. And why do I want to pay for another belt? I'm already paying for this joint. Why do I want to go fight for another belt that I got to pay for? If they're going to give it to me for free, then I'll fight Ray Mortaia. But if they want to give me that belt for free, then I ain't fighting him. Also, he got an IBF belt. That means I got to worry about weight, the day and
No, when you unify,
it's not that?
Correct. That's why
I still don't want to pay for another belt, so it don't matter. So tell him, do something about that, and then we can probably fight.
Well,
I was not even like focused on Devin. Like, with all due respect to Devin, like me and him had our beef at 135 when we was actually the same weight class. After that, I beat Tio. Now it's like shit. My campaign mainly is like 140, 135. Yes, I would fight Conor Ben because for me, I think Conor Ben is like, it's just like a big bag to go get. Like, you want to go get a big bag, go to fucking Conor Ben. He's easy. But my thing with them is like, damn, I'm doing my thing. Now y'all just go on every platform. Shakur. It's like, god damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about my business. But now look, you called on something and y'all just fiending for it. So now let's do it. Now I want to show now, like, I'm home.
Are there actual negotiations going on for that fight, or is it just what we're seeing, kind of the back and forth on socials?
It's real negotiations.
How close are we to that fight?
We should be. I don't know. We'll see. Only thing that's like really like is a hold up, and the main thing is Keyshawn is #1 for his belt. So one thing that I'm not going to do, Keyshawn's my brother. I love him like with all my heart. I'm not going to step on any toes just to get a big bag. Like, it's not like, oh,
I'm not going to step on any toes just to get a big bag. You know what I'm saying?
Shakur. It's like, god damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about my business. Shakur.
Thumbs up the video. You see how they attacked Devin Haney on Father's Day?
If I was talking, if your dad was out here talking like I'm talking, I'd tell my son to fuck you up too.
How does the fight play
I'm
out?
knocking him out.
You think so?
Imagine that. I was beating you up since you was a kid.
Oh my god.
Shakur.
Let's get down to it because I ain't got a lot of time. We about to grind. Appreciate y'all, man. And y'all peep Xander, man, bully Xander.
Do you think he has avoided those big fights, or do you think the stars just haven't aligned for him?
Well, it took him 35 fights to become unified. Took me 23. If you see his first 23 fights, he was fighting guys that were trying to pay child support.
Shakur get down. Stop playing with me. You know
Okay,
how he get
with who?
down.
Okay,
You
hold
know
on.
how he get
Hold on.
down.
He said Boots was fighting niggas trying to play child support. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said Boots was trying to, man.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
We're going to get into Boots and Xander. It's fight week. Y'all bet not fighting this. Hey, you know, you heard Buddy say, yeah, Boots, this was too early for Xander to bite off. And that could be true. That could be true. It can be too early for Xander. But guess what? Boots ain't beat nobody. The Boots ain't beat nobody. You got Greg Hackett on the Mill City shit. Won't even let the legend Corey Spink speak. Boots. I'm like, damn. Can he get the respect? Corey Spinks get the respect for the one of the greatest boxing families of all time. Leon Spinks. I think that's his dad. Gold medal. Father gold medal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really ain't understand it, bro. They wouldn't even let the legend talk, and he going with Xander. And you know, my thing is this, you know, people talk about Boots, and I mean the resumes are comparable, especially when you factor in Jaron Boots has 35 professional fights and 35 nobodies. Literally, he's fought literally nobody in 35 professional fights. And people could turn around, well, he didn't have an opportunity. He had an opportunity. Your opportunity don't start to begin with Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Terrence Crawford. Them ain't the only opportunities that you got. That motherfucker got 35 professional fights, bro. I bullshit you not. 35 professional fights, and you can't name nobody that was good on that resume. And when they trying to name people that was good on that resume, they start, oh, but he did this and he did that. He fought Crawford, and he nah. No sorry, Bob. Let's keep it a thigh wild bow. Boots has absolutely fought nobody, and that's a fact. We cannot we can dispute. And I ain't saying that he won't blow out Xander Zayas, or I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But when you look at this resume, I don't see what you ducking. What are you ducking? I mean, literally, he's fought literally nobody. 35. It's like buying a bag of chips and it just got air in it, and it got 2 chips in the bag. He's literally fought nobody. All his shit has been Errol Spence type of hype. You know, ain't my type of hype. Oh, it's been the type of hype of what he did in the gym, what he did in sparring. When you look at this resume, bro, horrendous. 1-9, 0-1. This look like Kell Brook resume. 0-4. Remember, this was a decorated amateur, bro. 3-12-2, 1-3-1, 2-4-2, 4-2, 3-4, 28-16, 20-12, 25-26. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's like his 10th fight, he was fighting a nigga with a sub 500 record. 16, and then after that, 16-20, 632-1, 17-12-5. We doing lottery number. And my mic, 3-18-1, 23-14-0, 15-10-1, 13-9-2, 23-17, 26-10. He fought an undefeated Armando Alvarez in Iowa. He was 18-0 for the hoes. 18-0. He only lost 2 fights, 1 fight since then. So I mean, you know, he lost to Levine Navarro, and we gotta see where he at now. I mean, shit, he lost 2 fights. You know, he Cuban though, so he lost to Yonenis Tellis in 2023, 10th round KO, last round. Don't know what happened. So that's the first solid guy that he fought. He packed him up for the WBC USA Silver Welterweight Champion. He was down 4 times in round 3. Got him out there in 3 rounds. Then he fought 24-5, 23-5-1, 12-1, 14-1. It's getting better. We building solid as a rock. Juan Carlos Abreu. He fought him. That's the name. He fought Chris Van Deer. He was gonna pack that nigga up quick. So we can just say that. You know, Chris Van Deer, he probably was a used female condom at that point. Yeah, I mean, He lost to Spence. I mean, he was all right. We give him credit for that. He fought Sergey Lipinets, a 140-pounder who, and realistically, he didn't even win that championship versus Kondo, a dude who had never left his fucking country. He's a dude that forced Crawford to get stripped of the IBF. Y'all forgot that? You know what I'm saying? He had a majority draw with Crustio Clayton. We gonna get back to him. No, did he? He fought this dude named Kondo for the title. I never forget it. Robbed the shit out, man. He robbed the shit out. This fight, this was a blatant robbery. This Kondo dude had never fought outside his country. He had 6 losses. He outboxed Sergey Lipin. Anybody remember that fight? I want to say it was at the Barclays Center, and it was. Anybody remember this fight? This dude completely outclassed Sergey Lipinets. He outclassed Sergey Lipinets, man. He outboxed him, man. Go back and watch this fight versus Akira Kondo. He outclassed him, bro. He outclassed dog. He outclassed Sergey Lipinets. I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really impressed with him beating up Lipinets, a fucking used condom. Thomas Delore, man, he had used fucking condom too, but he in my opinion, he did beat old buddy though. Was Stankonis, we'll get there. A bunch of, he beat Custio Clayton. He ain't did shit since. That motherfucker probably was an extra on Sesame Street on Toy Story 5 or some shit. He had one fight since then versus Courtney Pennington, a dude 17-7-3. He ain't did shit since. A split decision at that. That nigga damn near lost that hoe. God damn. Karen Cherkachan got outboxed in that fight. He was getting outboxed. Couldn't even get him out of there. Riemann Villa. We know what happened to Riemann Villa. This nigga was in the Villa in Love Island after that fight. He got packed up in 3 rounds. It took Boots 10 rounds to pack this guy up. Ricardo Aiden Salas Rodriguez packed him up in 3 rounds. The next fight after that. Come on, man. Avanesian trash. Karen Cherkachan got outboxed that fight again. Really lost that fight. If his name wasn't Boots, if Karen Cherkachan's name was Keith Thurman or something like that, he'd beat him in that fight. I don't care what nobody say. Stay on his trash. He was on the pond. He ain't never been good. He lost to Thomas Delorme when they fought. Robbed the shit out of him. Then he fought Lima Bean 14. He ain't fought nobody. You fight nobody. He fought nobody. This nigga ain't fought nobody. So for the people to be talking about like Boots, this type of killer, and then if you watch the film, bro, and man, then you add in the fact that you watch the film, he ain't that good, bro. This should be on paper. This should be a very competitive fight. This should be a competitive fight. I mean, if you ever gonna take a chance, versus somebody with a lot of hype like Boots, it's right now. He ain't beat nobody. Literally, name me one person this motherfucking and beat that y'all respect. None of them dudes. All them dudes was used fucking condoms, bro, with a hole in the side. Chicken noodle soup. He'll be 29 this week. He'll be 29 with this resume. Who did he beat? Oh my goodness. Someone call 911. Daniel Berry, salute. Shakur was a great ammo. Okay, I don't really care nothing about that. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Toyota. Shout out to Maul. Didn't he step on Keyshawn toes when he fought Teofimo? I mean, yeah, he did. That's a fact. People don't, he don't breathe.
I come to Jay Prince gym. That's when I'm gonna spar Shakur. But man.
Yeah. True. Hold on, let me get this together. There we go. We saw this of it as a rock. No, that song stuck in my head. Where we at with it? Nigga ain't fought nobody. Cigar Talk kept cutting Bill off. I mean, he did. No father figure.
If I was talking, listen, if your dad was out here talking like I'm talking, I'd tell my son to fuck you up too.
No father figure, you got a pod, the nigga. Starting to start my heart and get to my liver. Ricky 245, salute. Salute. Xander talking shit. That nigga said that nigga was fighting niggas that was fighting for child support. Jesus Christ. He needs to start stepping on some toes and forget about that love shit. You say you want that thug in love. If Boots get knocked out, it's gonna be a man, nigga. They better hope this nigga Even if they ride Boots, nigga, I'm putting boot to ass. Just come straight over to the channel. I'm putting boot to ass. I'm putting the cheese in Philly, nigga. Man, dog, them niggas gonna want to kill me. I'm stumping all over Philly. This nigga lose. Don't even worry about it. Won't nobody do it like I'ma do it. Nobody does it better. They can come closer than close. Boots and 7. I mean, he supposed to win. Ain't this nigga 30 years old, be 29 this week. This nigga got 35 fights, 31 knockouts. Come on now. This nigga ain't fought nobody though. Ask yourself why he ain't fought nobody. All this nigga did was dick suck niggas' names and live off sparring. Don't that sound like Errol Spence? He is the lineal champion. Let me lineal these nuts. Man, nigga ain't the lineal shit. Man, they gave that belt to that nigga. Man, nigga ain't the lineal shit. He didn't fight Brian Norman. You know, that was the best guy. He ducked T.O., he ducked Devin. Let's not forget that. As soon as them niggas came, okay, make the weight no more. Man, you ever say, as soon as it's always trouble, this nigga get out the way. Soon as it's trouble, soon as it's a running back coming through the hole, he the linebacker that, I tripped. Philly talk like Boots is Goku, but he really Piccolo right now. They got to give him time. They disrespect Spinks for having an opinion. And that's crazy. You seen that shit too. Like, yeah, like you talking about somebody who was he undisputed, wasn't he undisputed welterweight champion, him and Zab. They fought in the Lou. Zab, I mean, I think he won one and Zab beat him in the Lou. Because remember, he came out, one of the most legendary fucking entrances. He came out with Nelly. He was dancing in the ring. Never forget it. Did he come out to Tipter? I won't say it was Tipter. I can't remember. But man, he came out to Nelly. Man, nigga came damn. Hey, St. Louis was on fire that night. I remember that fight. St. Louis was on fire to the motherfucker that night, bro. He was part of one of the robberies in my childhood. My teenage years when Jermaine Taylor robbed. I couldn't stand Jermaine Taylor ass, man. He used to stay robbing. He robbed Bernard. I feel like he robbed Corey Spinks. It was somebody else I felt that beat him too. They had to get the white man to get him out of there. Kelly Pavlik and then Carl Frost packed his ass up. And I think Arthur Abraham, that nigga was getting beat, man. If it wasn't white, it wasn't right. It wasn't white for Jermaine Taylor. Puerto Rico gonna take over Barclay Saturday night. Boobs a superb ass switch hitter. He ain't no superb ass switch hitter, nigga. That nigga ain't sub. How you superb and you fighting sub par ass competition? Oh, he's superb at beating up Lima Beam and give him a chili cheese. Like, who did he beat? Who did he beat? Who is on his resume that you say is real cool? Man, nigga resume, funky feet, ass, trick or treat. That nigga resume trash. What about Xander? Xander, 23 years old, his resume just as Parnell. He just, beat up some used fighters and shit, man. You know what I mean? He ain't more talented, but can you teach me how to edit? I mean, I could. I don't even like to edit, but I could show you. Depends what you're using. He said, booty is boo-boo. Boots is boo-boo, I think. All frauds as well as nobody. Man, I'm just saying, man. It's one thing that people ignoring about this fight, man. Is they putting the people who putting Xander in this fight, man. Shit. They be on their P's and Q's when they come to matchmaking. I'm just saying that, bro. They known to be the Broad Street bullies of the streets of boxing. They known to be the Broad Street bullies of the streets of boxing. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Them people that's with Xander, they known to be the Broad Street bullies in the streets of boxing. Ain't no streets that they ain't took over yet. They didn't claim to PBC, clapped them up. Matchroom clapped them up. Queensberry clapped them up. They didn't clap Don King they didn't clap everybody. Clapped everybody fighters up. They didn't came to everybody block. Yeah. Strip you of your Jews, nigga. Come on, man. They done ran everybody block. Tell me I'm lying. So for them to make this fight wasn't no hesitation. They ain't say 80-20. They don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. Y'all find that suspicious, dog? They just got a TV deal with the Zone, and Xander is they ace in the bullpen, and they said we're gonna throw him in there with this dude. And also, they must really believe in him because they threw him in there with Sebastian Fondora. And Fondora said, nope. You gonna fight Xander? Nope. You gonna fight Boots? Nope. You gonna take a body test? Nope. Everybody got choices. Y'all find that Xander swerve right, swerve left. I ain't never had shit. Swerve on him for your mom and your short man. Sebastian Fondora got the fuck out the way. Only nigga that was brave enough to fight him was Virgil Ortiz. He probably would have got beat. Hey, I don't know. I like Virgil Ortiz, in that fight. I ain't gonna lie. Styles make fights. But we gonna see with Boots. But one thing I see, man, I was with y'all. I was full of Boots, man. I ain't gonna watch this shoot. Boots gonna put Boots to ass. Man, my boy from Philly was like, man, you need to go watch this last fight. I ain't know that nigga can do that shit. Man, if he can box like he did in that last fight with Barroso, if he got them type of skills for real, man, he gonna make Boots look foolish. And I'm talking about Ashanti foolish. I mean, we invented the remix foolish. Now, like I said before, the thing about Boots, I mean, if you watch my prediction or my film breakdown, the thing about Boots, if Boots just fight behind his jab, bro, Boots will be straight. Boots might got HDHD or hyper ass nigga. They might have that nigga on Ritalin. But if Boots can just fight behind his speed, behind his jab, a little bit in that Kieran Cirkin fight, when he started using his jab and setting up behind his jab, he was touching Kieran a little bit. But then he started to get back to the bullshit. Trying to jump in with one or two big shots. If Boots loses jab in boxing, then start cutting the distance off, jumping in with hooks and uppercuts, it should be an easy fight. When Boots don't use that jab, bro, and if Boots fight behind his jab, bro, it's easy night. It's an easy night. But if Boots gonna try to jump in with uppercuts and jump in with hooks, look here, if Xander is able to control that distance when he tried to just jump in with hooks and uppercut, Boots gonna get knocked out, bro. I tell that right now, Boots gonna get hit with some shit. Cause you gotta think about it. This motherfucker 30 years old, ain't never been in a real tussle in that bitch. And people, nigga from Philly, oh man, what are you? I'm just telling you, he ain't been in no adversity in no fight. Only adversity been here was Kieran tagging it. They never bring that up. You notice, like when they come to him, Shakur Stevenson, they never bring up when Shakur ran from Edwin De Los Santos. They act like it just didn't happen. Just like Tank coming back trying to act like Lamont Roach the fight didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, that shit happened. We seen it. You know what I mean? We seen it. Give me 1 minute. Jesus, I'm always getting calls, bro. Hold on. I don't know. Let's go.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we can get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
Oh, well, what is?
You might see it in a minute.
I come to Jay Prince gym, that's when I'm gonna spar Shakur. But man, nigga tried.
Something funny. When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit, right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, shit, why not? What you talking about? He like, they ain't gonna give it to you. I said, oh, is that right? So, that's how boxing work. It's sad to say, that's how boxing work. I'm not like totally upset. I figured with a superstar, you won't get too much on paper. But shit, I damn sure thought I had it. Especially when they announced the score for him. I was like, oh, they gonna give me a split decision win. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh shit, here it come. But as soon as I heard that 114, I was just like, damn, all right, it's over with. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's okay. We gonna run it back. It's okay.
I come to Jay Prince gym, that's when I'm gonna spar Shakur. But man, nigga tried.
know I'm gonna ask everything. It's Cigar Talk. The people want to hear. It's the real streets of boxing. I know you be on them other pages, Bill, but it's the real streets of boxing, Bill.
Okay, so I done sat through. Is Keyshawn the only one? You know what I mean? Because you know he needs this payday like a hog needs slop, like a cancer patient needs hair. I mean, he needs it like a motherfucker, and we're going to give it to him because he ain't got one yet. So I understand the hunger. I understand the hunger pains in him. I do, and we're going to oblige him. But is there anybody else, Naj?
I come to Jay Prince gym. That's when I'm gonna spar Shakur. But man, nigga tried.
After we tighten you up, we have your brother next.
My bad. We over here eating Dunkaroos and shit. You can't have another one. I gave him a Dunkaroo cracker. He got to go to the vets Wednesday. I got to take off. I got other shit to do too. But here, you throw this shit up. You on your own. I'm being a bad owner. But he won't eat. He wasn't eating nothing. I don't really want to eat nothing. So I got to take him to the vet. Hopefully it ain't too expensive. Let me see. Eating this shit though. I'm making him some chicken right now. I'm gonna cut this shit up. I'm gonna put some water on this damn shit. I ain't give you no another one. You're gonna be tripping on me tonight. But man, where was that with that shit? This shit good as hell. I'm sorry, that motherfucker good as hell. I ain't ate shit all day but a protein shake and breakfast. And niggas want to kick it now. I'm not giving you another one. Eat these shits as a kid. I see him at the store. I don't really be eating sweet shit like that no more. That shit good though. I don't even remember where I was at. Here. Niggas off here. There you go. Bob Boy have been giving Eddie's boy hell all year. Man, so I'm saying. Top rank come to niggas street. Come to niggas streets. Give me your jewels, son. That son, come off that Nick jersey, son. Come off them jewels, son. I hate a New York accent on a bitch. That shit is so ugh. That whole East Coast accent on women is just emasculating. Dead ass, I mean, suck me dick, you know. Ugh. New York bitches that talk like that. All of them down the East. Ugh. 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 The New York accent on a woman. Ugh. They know about Boo Suspect Chin. Is that what they know? Man, Bonzi out here giving chinny genetics and shit. Top rank, top stank boots and 8. What the hell that mean? We need you and Kobe to get live. Man, Kobe, I don't know what Kobe got going on. You know, Kobe cool with Radio Raheem and shit, man. That nigga that moved on up in the world. He said, I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. Jermaine Taylor's borderline homeless now. He's just got out the pen. Damn. You know, I think he had mental issues, man. He had went through a period where he was getting knocked the fuck out. I was listening to Andre Ward and what did WBC helping this dude at? And these Changes in Belt Bodies helping him at. But I mean, I don't have nothing against him at all. I just, but hold on, he 50. I mean, yeah, they need help, man. Jermaine Taylor, man, was a good fighter, bro. And then, man, why they be doing shit like, man, I don't even post mug shots of black men, man, or black women. So they've got his mug shot as his box rec. Like at some point, man, where do we draw the line, man? Where do you draw the line at box rec, dog? Why is this man mug shot? Why is his mug shot as his box rec, bro? Out of all the shit Jermaine Taylor done been undisputed champion, y'all use his mug shot, bro, man, we need to start a petition against box rec. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Why is his mug shot? He did get knocked out in that first Kelly Pavlik fight. Man, why is this man mug shot? Man, I be telling y'all, these motherfuckers be racist, bro. Out of all the shit Jermaine Taylor didn't want undisputed, he be regained the title versus my man Sam Solomon. Why is his mug shot on his pick his box rec. Oh, yeah, man, box rec racist as hell, bro. Come on, man. Out of all the picks, and I ain't the first time they did that shit. He said, I'm changing my pick to Xander. He said, you should watch the other martial art matches like judo or something. I watch kickboxing. I will watch a good kickboxing. I sure do. Post start Muay Thai soon. But shit, man, shit going crazy over here. Wookie Wook salute. Shit going crazy on my side of the world right now. Tank don't even sound like he wants to do this shit. No, he never wanted to do this shit, man. Niggas man. Tank. I'll be thinking all these hood niggas tough. They not, bro. Ja Tucker and Seto in the undercard, low key. Oh, this weekend, yeah, I'm a huge Ja Tucker fan. I fuck with Ja Tucker. I'm from Arkansas. Yeah, man, I need to help Jermaine Taylor. Like, come on, man, Jermaine. I think he had some mental shit because he got. I think that knockout to Arthur Abraham did it though. I think that was a knockout that was, man, that was more, yeah, I think that's did it. Jermaine Taylor was my favorite fighter at one time. Yeah, I mean, he was with Emmanuel Taylor and shit. I just like Bernard Hopkins at the time. I bet Baxter won't put De La Hoya in fishing. Absolutely not. But, you know, and I'm going to cover this fight some more. I want the prediction. It's on the Patreon. You got to go find it. But I might post it. I probably won't. But, you know, I think all the pressure on Boots to perform, that's a fact. You know, all the pressure is on Boots to performing for this fight. And that's just what it is. It's all on Boots. Xander, if he loses, I'm pretty sure they already got an escape plan where, we going to go up to 160 and that ain't a bad idea. You know, I don't understand why, you know, if Earl win this fight versus Tim Tszyu or Tim Tszyu win, I don't understand why nobody going up to 160 pounds. Ain't shit shaking at 160. I bullshit you not. 160 is one of the most atrocious. And it's been atrocious, man. When you talk about the history of the 160-pound division, the division ain't been hot forever. I mean, Gennady Golovkin and Canelo, they had a good fight there, couple good fights there. The third one was at 68. But in general, the 160-pound division has been doormat for quite some time. Ever since Jermaine Taylor had that title and he lost to Pavlik, then you got to remember, think about that. That was pretty much. That was a hot point in that division. It ain't had a hot point since, because then you got to remember Pavlik got outpointed by Sergio Martinez. I think they dropped each other in that fight, but Martinez easily outpointed Pavlik in that fight. He fucked Pavlik up, and then he couldn't find nobody to fight, and then he fought a fucking cruiserweight. He fought a cruiserweight Julio Cesar Chavez, and he got old overnight because he was leaning on him in the 12th round. And really ever since then, and then you had Canelo and Triple G. You had their little thing there. But outside of those events, the 60-pound division has been pretty pathetic. And it's pathetic right now. But if you look at Xander's resume, I mean, people could say, well, Xander ain't fought nobody. I mean, he only 23 years old. His first few looking better than Boots. 1-0, 2-2, 1-1, 6-6, 1-0, 2-5, 6-1, 8-1-1, 11-3, 11-1, 9-3, 9-1, 12-2, 24-4, 25-4. Fought Ronald Cruz, 18-2. He fought Roberto Venezuela, whoever that is, 26-4, 24-3. Patrick Teixeira, he did pack up Adames. Adames wasn't living right though, but that's between him and him, whatever. But he 34-4. He beat him. Teixeira's a tough customer. 25-2. Salah Spoomer 20-0. Jorge Garcia Perez 33-4. And then he packed up. He outboxed Barroso. I don't think that was a split decision, but shout out to him. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. He's listed at 5'10", 74-inch arms. Who Boots listed at? 5'10". I mean, so Boots fight somebody that's tall, and I feel like if Boots was confident, I think it's something there about Boots, to be honest. I really do. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming the rumors have been it's the chin, but it's just how they moving him. Like why would you need a tune-up versus Virgil, or a tune-up versus Lima Bean before you get to 54? And then kind of when Devin and T.O. was calling him out, he shook the spot. It's just, to me, that's a lot. I mean, I could be wrong. I can be pulling that absolutely nothing about Jaron Boots Ennis. I can be very, very far off about Boots. I really can. But to me, he has some suspicious activity, bro. Because when it came to getting in the trenches with when Devin called him out, that nigga, he really never tried to entertain the Norman thing. They short ball Norman. You know, and I don't think Xander's the biggest puncher, but you got to also remember Xander is still maturing into his frame too. That's another thing you got to understand. Xander, he ain't fought nobody as big as Xander. You know, I think people they talking about the experience. I don't think the experience gap is that wide. You know, Xander went 12 two times. That might be something to look at. Him going 12 two times. How many times Boots went 12? 1, 2, both times versus Karen Turkachan. Dog, I'm telling you, as far as experience, bro, dog, in third, like, check this out. Just me just doing more research off the top of the dome. In 35 professional fights, this dude's went 12 rounds twice. And they both came from the same guy, Karen Turkachan. He went 10 once. Boots, oh my God. Oh, what two times say? Oh, check this out. Boots has not been 8 or later. He has not been 8 or later. He's not been 7 or later. Look, Boots has been he been doubled. Look, how can I say this? He's been 10 or more rounds 3 times in 35 fights. You looking at it. He's been 10 rounds only 3 times his career. He's been 7 rounds, at least 7 rounds. None of that, bro. Every other fight has been 6 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32 times. And out of the times he went 6 or more, 1, 2. 3, 4. Yo, 5. So he's been 6 or later in his career. What I say, 8 times. He only been 6 or later 8 times in his career. Is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Like, bro, he's only been 6 or later 8 times out of 35 professional fights. This is ridiculous. I swear to God, I wasn't even trying to do this research. This wasn't even on my mind. These Dunkaroos was. I'm hungry as hell. Yo, bro, this is wild. You can't make this shit up. Dog. This motherfucker has only been in the championship rounds 3 times. If you say 6 or later, he's only done it 8. So he's only been at least 6 rounds 3 times. He's never seen 7. He's outside of the 12, the 2 12s with Karen Turkachan and the 10 rounder. Who was the 10 rounder? The 10 rounder was Real Monvila. So outside of the 2 Karen Turkachan and the Vila fights, and we throw away the 6 round, he's never been 7, 8, 9. Yo, this is crazy, bro. This resume is ridiculous. It's hilarious. What Gucci said? Dog. God, you can't, man, bro. This nigga got 35 fight. Dog. Hey, talk about this nigga Terrence Crawford. Don't think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Xander, check this out. Xander been 10 2 times. Xander been 9 1 time. Xander been 12 2 times. So Xander got more 10 rounders than he and got the same amount of 12 rounders as he has. Xander been 8 2 times, 3 times. Oh my God. Them niggas in Philly, what happened to that cheesesteak, boy?
Do you think he has avoided those big fights, or do you think the stars just haven't aligned for him?
Well, it took him 35 fights to become unified. Took me 23. If you see his first 23 fights, he was fighting guys that were trying to pay a child support.
Shakur. It's like, God damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about my business.
Dog, you can't make this shit up, dog. You can't make this shit up. Well, you know, Boots was just so phenomenal, dog. They been hiding this nigga, man. They been hiding him, man, for a reason. Bro. They been hiding him, dog. He's not more seasoned than Xander, bro. Xander started at 16, 17, too. Boots ducked. I don't think he ducked Sebastian Fondora ducked Xander Zayas, though. We know that for sure. Now I know why he asked for rehydration clause. Now I get it now. Yeah, I'm a Jai Tucker fan, bro. I wouldn't mind interviewing Jai Tucker, man. I fuck with him. Remember, he moved up in 54 and fought my mans. He said, I agree with you about Boots. I mean, I'm just stating the facts. Niggas gonna be mad, you know, if he win. Oh, I told you, Boots. I mean, he win. He supposed to win. He supposed to win this fight. I ain't mad. I like that Boots talking more and talking this shit. But, man, I'm telling you, if Boots fight behind his jab, bro, he gonna have a good night. But if he want to jump in with uppercuts and hooks and start jumping in like he Amir Khan, he gonna be looking at the roof of the church and the preacher gonna be telling the truth and it hurt. When I seen Boots fight behind his jab a little bit versus Sugar Chan, he could have, man, I ain't got nothing to say. People are like, oh, you hating on him, you cooning, or whatever, nigga. Shit, he went to go help Canelo. That black card is gone. Y'all know how we rocking over here. That black card is gone. When you go over there to help the Mexican, man, like, man, no shit. Then you still ain't addressed a nigga calling you a monkey. That monkey, that's why he avoided background Mazaliev. That's why he avoided Mazaliev. That's why he avoided Mazaliev. Tell me I'm lying. He couldn't take that punch. It makes sense now. It makes sense. That's why he was trying his hardest not to fight Mazaliev. Like he ain't know, man, that motherfucker can't take a punch. I'm telling you, that's what it is. He can't take a punch, bro. Boots can't take a punch. That's the only conclusion that I really can have, bro. Xander went pro as a teenager in his high school, too. I mean, yeah. Shout out to Rafael Benitez. He won his first world title while in high school. Real history shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on. So apparently we got Operation, you know, Devin dropped the belts. I'm going to talk about that. Is that what we talking about? So yeah, so Shakur going around, he's saying that Devin got to drop the belt for him to get Keyshawn. Now they had the war of words on Father's Day because these niggas got no father figure.
If I was talking, listen, if your dad was out here talking like I'm talking, I'd tell my son to fuck you up too.
No father figure. You got a partner, nigga. DB3, we don't need no father, nigga. And then they be talking about this pro-black shit, right? They be talking about, man, yeah, CJ, you picking the other man. Yeah, man. But y'all was hating on Bud. But what about y'all cool-ass Tank? Nigga hate on every black fighter. Then he go train with Benavidez because he about to get that Mexican monster sauce. Just the rumor. He going to train with Jose and them. Left Calvin and them in the dirt. Did him like Earl did Blu-ray. This nigga went to go train with the Mexican man. Tell y'all, but then again, y'all call being objective cool, but when it's a problem when I'm objective, but when y'all favorite fighter out here buffooning and cooning and butter biscuit dancing, he going over there to get that Mexican monster sauce. Come on, man. Yeah, Coach Kitty and them, they talk too much and this, that, and the third. And then, man, I feel you. I feel you, my nigga. I feel you. I definitely understand where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all, I want y'all to use that same Mash Raccoon word. Y'all be throwing around. You know, niggas hating on Tang. Look at Tang. Tank ain't got nothing nice to say about no black fighters. Nigga shacking up with Mexican Zaddy, just like Mexican Zaddy. You didn't want to be a Hector so bad. You want to, oh man, this is crazy, bro. I ain't mad at him though. Shit, if that's the best fit for him, that's the best fit for him. You know, do what's best for you. Out of all the places you go over there. Shit, you know that nigga about to lose. The loss coming soon. The Lost Boys. Man, make sure whoever fight Tank next, make sure you put that motherfucker on Vada. Vada, USADA, Nada, Jada, Minjada, like real talk. You know, real talk. But hold on. We gonna just take a brief break, and I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back on my Floyd Mayweather voice. I'm gonna be right back. I promise y'all. Hold on.
Shakur get down. Stop playing with me. You know how he get down.
Okay.
You know how he get down.
Hold on.
You know how he get down. You know how he get down. So stop playing. You know how that little dude get down, and you know that dude ain't turning down no fades. You know how that dude get down. You know how that dude get down. Now, like you said, since you talking all that shit, when he moved up to get that WBC mandated, you niggas should have took the fight. If he getting the WBC mandated, you niggas ran out the division. That's what you should have did. You talking all that shit, he went above your head because you niggas tried to lowball him. When he went up there to get what he deserved, you niggas bounced. Now, them is facts. He went, I don't give a fuck if he fought for one belt. He wanted to fight. That's why he went for the mandate, to get the money, to get his respect. You niggas was trying to disrespect him based off what the fuck you niggas did. You niggas ain't got nothing to do with that man. You niggas always trying to worry about what another nigga doing. He didn't give a, don't worry about what the fuck you did. Nigga, he said, nigga, you go respect me. And he went above you niggas' head to get that, and you niggas bounced. Fuck that. He didn't need all them fucking belts. If he cared about undisputed, he would have stayed at 130 and did it. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted to fight Devin Haney. That's what he wanted.
Wasn't enough. Still don't want to fight. Damn, Shakur, and added Shakur.
Who said what?
Devin Haney, his latest tweet an hour ago. 144 wasn't enough. Still don't want to fight? Damn. And added Shakur Stevenson. Shakur hasn't replied yet.
Oh, so he said 144 ain't enough to make the fight. You want to do something else?
Yeah, I'm assuming that. I'm assuming that he probably wants some type of rehydration clause, and therefore, and this is just me spectating here, and therefore they probably can't make the fight, or maybe he doesn't want to fight Devin. I mean, what do you think?
I would say I was leaning more towards he wants something else. I would say not that he don't want to fight him. I would think he's more you know what I mean, more towards he wants something else. Like you say, maybe a rehydration clause. You know, that's what I think is fair. You know, probably a rehydration clause that the man can't come in over 25 pounds heavier, you know, maybe 10, 12, no more than 15 pounds heavier than a 47-pound division. But
yeah,
you know, that was
my bad. So yeah. So apparently they kind of, sorry to put something in the oven, but apparently, you know, they started kind of ganging up on Devin. You know, Gervonta, I think Devin pretty much confirmed today that, you know, people was questioning whether that was Gervonta's burner count. It was. Devin confirmed that today. Let me get through that real quick. He confirmed that today. Said that, you know, I think Tank grew some balls. His team reached out. We might just end up fighting. So, with that whole indication that they may fight, we already know the tides are changing. Tank probably needs some money. That's what it boiled down to. No more. I don't know where the dog went. Gotta keep an eye on this right here. But You know, just let you know, they probably told Tank no more bum bashing for high checks. You got to eat what you kill, you know. And now Tank may, at 32 years old, maybe Tank may feel like, okay, these guys are at a point where everybody think they high. Maybe I should just go ahead and knock them down. But, you know, my whole thing, I don't want to get too deep on this Tank thing, but no Diddy. My whole thing is, like, dude, go rematch Lamar Roach. You know, we ain't forgot about that Roach fight. And, you know, Tank fans put it off as an anomaly. Oh, it was just a bad night, and Devin can't do that. Shakur can't do that, bro. If he would have fought them guys right now, bro, he'd be $1 billion up. So why wait? And Lamar Roach fight showed you why he wait, why he didn't want to fight Tevin Farmer. People live in this situation where they feel like they synonymous with Tank a hood nigga. Tank don't move nothing like the stereotypical hood nigga. That bullshit ass Raising Cane and that bullshit ass Power shit y'all watch. He don't move nothing like BMF, Power, Raising Canes, maybe the Raising Cane chicken spot. He don't move nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get why niggas gravitate towards Tank like that. Like, for what? He give off Backdooria vibes. You know what I'm saying? He talk, but he ain't about no action. He talk all this shit, but he won't fight nobody for real. He did all that, a minstrel show versus Tevin Farmer, and cried and ripped his shirt off, and he never fought Tevin Farmer. That's a fucking fact. This nigga was scared to fight Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? So when we start, you know, having these conversations where people just feel like, oh, he's cool, I really just think it's becoming to be a man crush. You know, so the fight got to happen. Devin been talking too much shit. And now Tank ready to fight because he ain't got no choice. Ain't no Jake Paul on the floor. And he don't want these guys to get you don't have no shine, my nigga. Let's keep it real. What shine do Tank got? Tank, they inflate the numbers, but if Tank was really getting money like that, Tank can come back versus Schofield and get that money. He can't. Ain't no money in it for Tank unless Tank fight top guys. And all of a sudden, he want to run to Hector to help him out. I mean, shout out to him. And then he going to blame Hector for why he lost. Just like he blamed that hair grease in his head. Hitch just said something interesting. He said he took away that left hand. He ain't got no jab, no nothing. That's common sense. People been seeing it. When they cover for people like Tank and Boots for that long, it's holes in their game. There's holes in their game. They're covering for something. PBC, as many PBC fighters that y'all seen be a sham, as many of them motherfuckers that flopped and got exposed, y'all still believing in him and David Benavidez. Benavidez don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Vada, and he don't want to fight Better Biev or Jayo Tapa. I'd say that right now. He don't want to fight Beevil. That's why he ran the 102 cruiser. Who the fuck run the cruiserweight? Who runs the cruiserweight? Respectfully, who runs the cruiserweight? Nobody runs the cruiserweight. It's not a real. It's really not a real division. I heard they just got rid of Bridgerweight. Nobody runs the cruiserweight. Nobody runs the cruiserweight. Let's just let y'all know something. I think, man, motherfucker running a scam. These dudes, they are monolith. All PBC fighters are the same, bro. Caleb Plant got exposed. The Charlos got exposed. Arrow got exposed. Sean Porter and Lara might be the only real thorough ones. Danny Garcia, Crawford pulled his whole card. Gary Russell got exposed. This fight remind me of Xander and Boots remind me of Russell and Loma a little bit. You know, Gary had 20 fights going in that fight, and Loma just had 2 or 3 fights, came off the loss to Salido, got another title shot. If it ain't white, it ain't right. And I picked him to beat Gary Russell in that particular fight because even in those 2 or 3 professional fights, whatever he had, it was more than 20 trash cans that Gary Russell had fought. And then Russell did the PBC. Oh man, they played with the scale. Oh, yeah, he played with them gloves inside your face. Beat the shit out of Gary Russell ass. So Al Heyman put that nigga up under the fucking PBC building and shit. So, but you know, Shakur and them trying to get kind of Devin and drop that belt. I mean, it don't surprise me none, bro. You know, and I think at the end of the day, the damage is done to their reputation because I told y'all Keyshawn wasn't trying to take that fight, bro. If Devin dropped the belt, then Shakur not gonna fight him. I'm telling you that right now. Shakur gonna try to say, well, no, we need a 5-pound rehydration clause. There was a rumor that said he wanted a 5 to 10 pound rehydration clause. All of a sudden, I'm so small, I'm so little. Like, dude, Crawford didn't use that excuse. Deontay didn't use that excuse on Fury. Usyk didn't use that excuse on Fury. You know what I'm saying? Roberto Duran, even though he built his way up to Sugar Ray Leonard, I mean, he ain't use no excuse. Either you can do it or you can't do it. Especially when you don't have a track record of beating nobody, and that becomes the problem. How are you making demands and concessions and you don't have nothing to stand on? Like, what has Shakur Stevenson done in the sport? The ring titles, like I said, I heard Coach Malachi talk about that today. The ring titles ain't prestigious no more. They stopped being prestigious when Oscar had them. How can you be a promoter and then own the Ring magazine, But, that's just my opinion on it. But like I said, how we making A-side and B-side demands, it ain't from Tank to Shakur, ain't none of them done nothing to have those demands for real. They haven't done enough. You know what I'm saying? They haven't done enough to be able to do what Manny Pacquiao and Floyd did, to do what Sugar Ray Leonard did. They haven't done enough. They need to fight and figure that out. Then you can pick and choose. Then you can pick and choose that. But and that's my opinion when it all boiled down to it. But trying to get somebody to drop a belt, and just make it make sense. If I'm Devin, why would I drop the belt? If me and you fight for the belt, right? You become a 5-division world title. Whether you keep it or drop it, anything above 140 is welterweight. 140 is welterweight. I can fight for the 40-pound title if you wanted to, but and fight for the welterweight title. We know Devin not going down there. So that's my whole situation about it. Like, why wouldn't you want to fight for a 5th world title? You said you was going to win a 140-pound title and give it to your brother Keyshawn. You never did. Took a fight from him. Okay, you beat Devin at 144, which is some pussy shit, because, you can just drop the belt and give it to Keyshawn. What's the difference? Why would I drop a belt and fight you when we could fight for a 5-division world title? We could be a 5-division champion or title. I never understood this train of thought, and that's why I say, man, Jay Prince been running scams for a long time. Shakur Stevenson ain't who he say he is. Keyshawn ain't who y'all think he is. Another nigga who ain't got no chin. Shakur can't take a punch. Tank can't take a punch. Y'all can talk about, well, Devin can't take a punch. Them niggas can't take a punch. At least Devin got in that bitch and mixed that bitch up. These niggas won't even mix it up with nobody. Gervonta had to drain Ryan Garcia. Like, how do you not do nothing in the sport tangible? They just say, or you popular, or you got a lot of followers and people like you. If that's the case, if he's so popular, show me the numbers. He should be able to fight Floyd Coonfield or Kid Coonfield for whatever. He can't generate it without an opponent. He can't generate it without an opponent. I told you all them numbers that PBC said it was doing, that Tank was doing, them shits weren't real, dog. Them gate numbers was inflated, bro. Now he need them niggas. And then they gonna need them too. Turkey Al Sheik, all this, I can't remember shit, man. Nigga about to pull that money. Nigga wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga brain. That nigga about to pull that motherfucking money. That's what that nigga about to get amnesia. He about to pull that motherfucking money from under y'all fucking feet. Act like he don't know y'all nigga. Oh, don't know you. Who are you? That's all he about to do. He seen that money wasn't gonna change shit. And it didn't. It didn't put hearts in these fighters. Look at Shakur turning down $15, $20 million. A lot about the negotiations. These niggas got a jab for super chats. They got to throw haymakers for cash apps. It's a wrap. I told y'all when Turkey came in the game, I told y'all 2 things. If y'all never remember these 2 things I said that Turkey was a mistake. Turkey getting into the game. He should let the game go totally broke. That's what boxing needs, and that's where it's headed at right now. And I said that every major promoter that y'all know in boxing was going to end up on his own. PBC going to be on there allegedly. Top Rank on there. Queensberry on there. Matchroom on there. Any major player that's not named Zuffa, which they just can't. I said all them niggas going to end up on the same network. And guess what? They all on the same network. It ain't no fights you want to see. Who do they have that you? If the zone gonna make their mark, they need to be making the best fights possible between all these promoters. Xander and Boots is a great start for Top Rank, but other than that, who else trying to put their people in the blender? You feel what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on it. I know a lot of people may disagree with my take, but I said those two things though was gonna happen. Two for sure. And this shit just gotta go broke. Just imagine a dude turning down $15 million, bro. More than $15 million talking about
Shakur. It's like, God damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about my business.
If you told a nigga 30 years ago he was from Newark, Jersey, them niggas would roll out their motherfucking bed. They roll out their goddamn bed. And then when somebody do what you supposed to do, like Xander Zayas, what do they call him? Why would he take this fight? Why would Xander do this? Why would Xander do this? I don't really understand why Xander would do this. Why would Xander? This doesn't make no mistake. You mean a unified title holder challenging himself to be the best at 23 years old is a shock.
Your head is humongous. I'm not gonna miss.
All right.
You tripping.
All right.
Yo, you was tripping.
All right. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit it and you get it right. If you don't hit it,
wait.
Whoa. You took it way too long.
Hold on. Wait. Dog, I heard you say something that I don't move my head, bro. I watched you fight several times. You do not move your noggin, bro. You get hit with clean, flush shots.
What about you?
Bro, it's boxing. We're gonna get hit. But you was trying to make it seem like
you just proved my point.
No, but listen, I'm
What do you
not
mean?
finished
It's
talking. I'm not finished talking. But you try to make it seem like I just get hit all crazy and all. But watch this. On fight night, make sure you be ready. And like I said,
bro,
I'm not going.
You said that Boots is basically a weight bully. That all his time at 147, a lot of his success you seem to imply that was because he was bigger than a lot of these guys. Why do you believe that?
He was. I mean, look at Stanionis. Look at all the guys that he faced at 47.
So yeah, all of a sudden it's a shock. Why would Xander do this? He's stupid for taking this fight. If I'm Xander, I wouldn't take this fight. He doing what a champion's supposed to do. He moving like a real young fighter supposed to move. But now that he moving like that, it's just a shock. It's a shock to everybody. This is how a fighter's supposed to move. So you move in the correct way, and all of a sudden it's like it's I can't believe he's not ducking. I can't believe he's not babysitting the belts. No, he's trying to be great. He's trying to be great. He's doing what you're supposed to do at this age. So, I mean, it is. I mean, it's crazy. You want a man to drop a belt, so you can just fight him. I just really don't understand it, bro. I legit don't understand it. I legit don't understand it. Lee, you talking about a guy that said he the best in the world, or he's pound for pound number 3. Talk about, oh, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Can you believe that? Y'all so obsessed with me. Leave me alone. Oh, you got to drop the belt. Like, bro, y'all better not spend another dime on that motherfucking merchandise, on his fights. Nothing. People better not spend another dime on bro. And then Keyshawn, the main one, like I played in the intro, he the main one saying what? What is Keyshawn, the main one, saying? Oh, I don't want no belt. I ain't fighting for no belt. All of a sudden now, they bullying Keyshawn into fighting for a belt. He just said he didn't want to fight for belts. He didn't want to pay the sanction and fees or nothing like this. Now all of a sudden, he's the number one pretender. Yeah, you heard it right. Pretender. It's crazy. But, you know, that's pretty much all I had today. I ain't about to keep going too much longer. WA surprisingly trying to shrink down the number of champions they got rid of Bridgerweight recently. Good. Gary never tried to get his lick back out, never permitted it. Dog, this fight selling 10K pay-per-view. I literally would know nothing about this fight without CJ. Yep. Me and, like, Bruce. I ain't seen nobody else talk. You had some people kind of, like, making some let's see. We got people making videos about it, but what's getting more impressions? What's getting more impressions is Bill Haney is getting more impressions. Bill Haney's getting more impressions than this entire fight. You got, Max Kellerman and them talking about it. You got Top Rank, they kind of talking about it. Motivita, Top Rank doing it. I mean, who you really got talking about it? 161 through. Look. I mean, come on. Matchroom did some shit 2 months ago, 3 weeks ago. The face off only got 399K. Come on. You got Sean Porter and them who just did a stream about it. You got Greg Hackett and them talking about it. I mean, Sean Tizell and Radio Raheem, Fake All Access, Boost and Ennis trash talk each other. PBC put some shit up a couple years ago. Boost did an interview with the Daily Mail like Shakur did, on just under 10K views right now. I mean, we'll see. Tank for sure ain't moving like Mars Xander and Brian Norman Jr. moving like champions, and everyone acting like they're in the wrong. While we really living in the upside down. Yeah, we was living in the upside down like Stranger Things. CJ, do you know Xander called for Boots fight? Boots would have fought another Walmart for sure. Boots really trying to fight Josh Kelly after this fight. That's a fact. Boots really trying to fight Josh Kelly. That's what he really trying to fight. What's wrong? I use it. He just want to be rubbed. So let me give him his dog time. We're about to watch something on TV. Appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.
Do you think he has avoided those big fights, or do you think the stars just haven't aligned for him?
Well, it took him 35 fights to become unified. Took me 23. If you see his first 23 fights, he was fighting guys that were trying to pay a child support. I was fighting guys trying to win, trying to dethrone me, trying to get me away from my goals and what I wanted to accomplish. So I don't know if stars wasn't aligning for him or if he was avoiding those guys. But at 23, I'm his biggest challenge. He's 28. At 23, what was he doing? Hiding in